We've all been waiting patiently, nay, impatiently for news on the potential 5th season of Young Justice. And while official word from the higher-ups remains elusive, the show's passionate fanbase hasn't been deterred. Instead, they've taken matters into their own hands, scouring every nook and cranny of the internet to piece together what could be the fate of the Young Justice team. And what they've uncovered is nothing short of remarkable. So today, we're diving headfirst into the deep end of the Young Justice fandom, sifting through the most popular theories out there. With so much speculation floating around, which ones actually hold water and which ones are just wishful thinking? Well, buckle up, young detectives. It's time to put on our detective hats and separate the wheat from the chaff. But before we dive into this thrilling world of fan theories, let's take a quick moment to recap the current Young Justice hiatus. As many of you know, the last time we saw our favorite young heroes in action was back in 2021 when YoungJusticePhantoms wrapped up its 26-episode run. Since then, the question on every fan's lips has been, when will we get to see the next installment in the series? After all, it's been quite the roller coaster ride for Young Justice fans. The show was initially cancelled by Cartoon Network only to be revived by Max. But now with the streaming giants, recent merger with Discovery Plus, the future of Young Justice hangs in the balance once again. However, hope is not lost. Just recently, there has been a buzz in the industry with chatter of a potential Season 5 renewal on the horizon. Greg Weisman, the mastermind behind Young Justice, has also dropped some intriguing hints on social media that have fans' hopes soaring. He's teased images of himself in the recording booth, suggesting that voiceover work for a new project might be underway. But is this new project Young Justice Season 5? Only time will tell. But hey, until we get any official word from the creators on network heads, we're left to speculate and theorize, and that's where the real fun begins. So, let us talk about the top fan theories doing the rounds and whether they stand a chance of being true. One of the most prevalent theories making the rounds is the idea that Connor Kent, aka Superboy, won't be the same after his experience in Season 4. In Phantoms, we saw Connor face off against his own clone, a harrowing ordeal that left him emotionally scarred. Fans believe that this trauma will continue to haunt him in Season 5, potentially turning Connor to the dark side. Could this mean a heel turn for the young hero? If so, how would it impact the rest of the team? Another popular theory suggests that Miss Marchand, aka Mei Jan, will take center stage in Season 5. After her romantic rejection of Connor at the end of Phantoms, fans are curious to see how Megan will move forward. Some believe that she may even transfer to another school, opening the door for a whole new set of adventures. Could this lead to the introduction of new characters and storylines? And how would the rest of the team cope with Mijan's departure? These theories, while intriguing, raise more questions than they answer. How will Connor deal with his trauma? Will Mian leave the team behind or find new love interests? To unravel these mysteries, we need to dig deeper into the show's rich lore and character development. By examining the motivations, relationships, and past traumas of these beloved characters, we can gain insight into the paths they may take in future seasons. After all, Young Justice is known for its intricate storytelling and complex characters. So it's safe to say that any new developments will be carefully thought out and deeply impactful. As we continue to navigate the vast expanse of Young Justice fandom, we've come across some truly jaw-dropping theories that could redefine our understanding of the show. One such theory proposes that Artemis Croc, who we last saw romantically involved with Wally West and Young Justice Invasion, will make a triumphant return in Season 5. But here's where things take a shocking twist. This theory suggests that Artemis won't be alone. She'll be accompanied by none other than Roy Harper, aka Arsenal. Now, you might be scratching your head wondering, how does this work considering Roy Harper's association with the Teen Titans? Well, let me shed some light on this intriguing possibility. You see, in the comics, both Artemis and Roy have had extensive history with the Teen Titans, making their potential appearance in Young Justice all the more intriguing. But hold on a minute. You might be thinking, how could these two characters make an appearance when they're recurrently active members of the Teen Titans and other DC animated shows? Well, my fellow theorists, this is where things get really fascinating. It's entirely possible that this theory alludes to an alternate universe or a different continuity altogether. In the multiverse of DC, there are infinite versions of these characters, each with their unique backstory and alliances. Imagine if Season 5 delved into the concept of the multiverse, potentially introducing an alternate reality where Artemis and Roy found themselves aligning with the Young Justice team. It would be a bold move that could open up a whole new world of possibilities for the series. And let's not forget the precedent set by the show's previous seasons. Young Justice has never shied away from exploring complex character dynamics and morally gray areas. So it's not inconceivable that they would introduce characters like Artemis and Roy, whose allegiances have often been fluid in the comics. If this theory holds true, it would undoubtedly shake things up for the Young Justice team. The addition of Artemis and Roy would bring a fresh dynamic to the group, challenging their existing relationships and forcing them to confront new moral dilemmas. It would be a testament to the show's willingness to push boundaries and keep audiences on the edge of their seats. Now, I know what you're thinking. All these theories sound great, but where's the proof? Well, my young detectives, we've got just the thing to satisfy your curiosity. Before we wrap up our deep dive into these captivating theories, let's examine the evidence that supports them. Each theory we've discussed is intricately woven with established Young Justice lore, character motivations, and prior narrative patterns, making them not only plausible, but downright compelling. From Kanna's emotional struggles to the potential return of Artemis and Roy, every theory has its roots in the rich tapestry of the Young Justice universe. And let's not forget the impact these characters could have on the team dynamic. The addition of new members or the return of fan favorites would undoubtedly shake things up, forcing the characters to grow and evolve in unexpected ways. The possibilities are truly endless. But here's the million-dollar question. Are these theories all there is to Young Justice Season 5? Or is there more to the story? Well, my fellow theorists, the truth lies in the stars, or rather, the script. According to Greg Weisman, the mastermind behind Young Justice, the scripts for Season 5 are already in the works, meaning we might be closer to a renewal than we think. However, until we hear official word from the network, anything can happen. So let's not lose hope just yet. With the 5th season of Young Justice still up in the air, one can't help but wonder about the future of the beloved series. What new adventures await the young heroes? Will they continue to battle against evil and injustice? Or will they face challenges that test their limits like never before? One thing is for sure. If Young Justice gets renewed for a 5th season, it has the potential to be even more epic than the previous ones. The groundwork has already been laid for exciting new storylines and character developments, with the cliffhangers from Phantoms still looming and the promise of more to come. The future of Young Justice looks bright. The passionate fan base is eagerly anticipating the next chapter in the series, and who can blame them? Young Justice has consistently delivered thought-provoking narratives, complex characters, and stunning animation. It's no wonder fans are clamoring for more. The impact of Young Justice goes beyond just entertainment. It's a show that tackles important social issues and promotes diversity and inclusion. The characters are relatable and inspiring, making it a favorite among viewers of all ages. The chemistry between the voice cast is undeniable, and they breathe life into these characters, making them feel real and authentic. But will we ever get to see Young Justice Season 5? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure. The demand for more Young Justice is at an all-time high. So here, S2, hoping that the powers that be will take notice and give the fans what they want. Until then, we'll be rewatching the previous seasons and keeping our fingers crossed for a renewal. Join us in the comments below and share your thoughts on the future of Young Justice. Which theories do you think will come true? And what are your hopes for Season 5? Let's discuss and keep the conversation going. And do you and I forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on all things Young Justice. Together, we can make our voices heard and keep the Young Justice legacy alive. So let's rally together, fellow fans, and show the world that we won't give up until we see the team back in action. After all, they say that legends never die, and the Young Justice legend is just getting started.